Snake Alley, baby. Detroit, Coney Island Chronicle with my man, Tippy edition. You know what I mean? So like I say, you know, it was wild back in these days. So I say this like 90, 89, 90. My man, I pull up down in the hood. My man telling me about how he just pissed about certain individuals and certain people around in the neighborhood and how they gotta go and he just don't like them and they coming around and they ain't used to be around and where all my homies at, and like he was going through a phase of people moving away and going in different directions and doing stuff. Even though he was still on his stuff, but you know, I guess, you know, a dog is a dog is a dog. And he wanted his dogs around. So one day we walking up down Ferry, you know, we coming down Ferry. And it's a group of guys that don't be on our side. It's Dana, Shine, Lil Nuki, Butch, somebody else. I don't know, somebody else. Oh, Pete. Yeah, it was Pete. So they out here on Ferry. Now this like the danger zone over here. And they know that shit. And they was down here anyway. But I wasn't around. But dog wasn't buying it. So we come down in the hood, and I gotta say it was this tree right there. They was right there shooting dice right here. It was right there shooting dice right here. So when we get over here, me and Tippy, we walk up. Tippy already saying how he really want to break the dice game up and get them the fuck on. They got to go. So we walk up. Wow. We come over and everything. Tippy joined the dice game with him, right? I'm standing like right here by this dumbass tree. It was little then, though. It wasn't even this big. So they was all standing about right here. They all right here. Everybody got their head down, shooting dice, talking shit to each other, right? Now, another example of you gotta know when to shut the fuck up, and you gotta know who you talking to before you even start the great disrespectful talking. So anyway, boom, I'm at the tree. They shooting the dice. I hear the conversations getting heated with the dog. Catch the dice like this. Don't do this and don't do this and don't do that. So in the midst of them saying all this, I'm trying to climb up the tree. Cause I'm finna sit in the motherfucking tree. Cause I figured, hell, the police come, I don't want to be sitting next to these, standing next in this pile. But they probably still will get me out the tree, but it don't matter. But before I could get up the tree, the conversation gauge. Motherfucker, this, that, didn't I tell you, blase split? And so the guy who was saying all this was Butch. Unfortunately, he was talking to Tippy. And he was telling Tippy that, you know, you ain't gonna keep catching my dice like this. I told you to catch my dice like that. And Tippy telling him, bro, you can't tell me how to catch no motherfucking dice. You know what I'm saying? This is my money on the wood. I could kick the dice. I could put my foot down there. I could wave my hand down there. I could say caught dice. I could do what I want to do when I'm betting. But what you gonna do is you not gonna keep jumping up telling me I can't motherfucking catch the dice. So in the course of him telling him what he can and can't do, Tippy tell him, look, man, you need to shut up, puppy. Right? So they went to arguing some more. And Butch tell him, bitch ass nigga, I'll kill you. You don't know who you talking to. So Tippy say, you will do what? Tippy say, man, I'll hurt you, boy, right now. Boy, I'll put something through you. So Butch say, put it right here. He put his hand over his heart. Like literally. Shoot me right here then. Shoot me right here. Bah, bah, bah. The shots pop off, right? He in shock. Everybody in shock, right? Nobody know. Everybody is in shock, dumbfounded, except Tippy. He say, "Is that where you wanted it at, puppy?" So Butch start running. Boom, he run from right there where that tree at. He run right down this alley. Now, this is why we call this Snake Alley, because if you really don't know these alleys, they'll trick you. So you could think you're going one way, but then there's another way to go, right? I ain't aware if he knew or not, but our alleys back then had H alleys. So you can get caught up in the mix back here in these snake alleys, you know what I'm saying? So that's what ultimately happened. But right now, you can't even go. Let me see if you can see the H. Yeah, you'll be able to see the H. So you see how this alley going this way like this? Right? So this is a H. Boom. It's going to turn right here. Boom. But all the debris done came now. So it'll turn right there, and it'll take you from there back this way, going back towards the original tree. Or you can come all the way out like that. So just think of an H. So they ran the half of the H, the U of the bottom of the H, with Tippy running behind him with some motherfucking Stacy Adams, a silk shirt, some Levi jeans, some Cazale glasses, snake skin belt, wing tips, I may add. Probably with tips on them motherfuckers, taps on the bottom of them. Chased him down. He didn't really chase him. He just ran behind him. He just really ran behind him, but after he ran behind him, dog came running out. He came out right down there. Right here. And he ran right towards this way. Straight on that way. And he passed. And he passed. I didn't know him like that. But this is what I mean by different type of mongoose. So after going to court and all this, because they came and got a lot of people, everybody that was down there, homicide came and got. They kept my ass, though, for 3 days, figuring I would tell them something about the situation. But it was right here. Everybody was right there, already told. Wasn't no need for me to say shit. It's already been told. They already said whatever they had to say. So when homicide came and got me, they came with Dana, Kareem. No, was Dana there? I know I saw Pete. I saw Kuda. I saw... Who else was it? I want to say Kareem or Bai. One of them. But anyway, they came, got me, took me for questioning. Held me down in homicide and all this shit. And I don't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was just a motherfucker shooting dice, watching the dice game. I seen no fire of the gun. I ain't seen shit. You know, but some motherfuckers running. Anyway, when I get out, I bump into Tip. Tip like, man, dog, let me get a couple dollars so I can get the fuck up out of here. So I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm thinking you gone. You know, you out here wanted for murder. Wild, crazy, and don't give a fuck. So he finally messed around from staying in the neighborhood. It used to be a building down over here. And he used to be up in the building sometimes. And come out, talk smack, you know what I'm saying? And he ultimately got caught up. Now, what I say about cops is, a cop is what you might take if, you know, the odds is against you. Or you figure, hell, I'm guilty and I'm just gonna man up and do what I gotta do and come on and get back out and fuck it. So basically, that's what he took. He took a cop, you know, for 17 years, 2 for the gun. Blew my mind back then because I had never known, you know, hey, you could take a cop and you could be gone to jail and murders, and it was going down like this. But this was like the first real trial that happened in the neighborhood pertaining to one of my dogs, you know what I'm saying, that got caught up. He didn't even have a trial, like I said. He just said, hey, I man up. I did what I did. So when I finally talked to him, get his information and shit so I could send him some money. His brother used to come through. I sent him some money. Him and his son and Linda used to come through, which is his girl. But I say, man, why you take 17 years? He say, puppy, there's no way. He say, there's no way possible, puppy, I'd have stayed in there for the rest of my life for no puppy. So sometimes it ain't about a beg. It's about standing up on what it is and letting it be. So on that note, with my man Tippy, wherever you at out here, homeboy, stay strong. But we was in the penitentiary. I never got to bump into you. But stay strong, bro. I'm back on the block. Holla at me and we could plot it out. Because I got movies I'm on, scripts I'm on, and all the good stuff. So holla at me, dog, like we used to do. Chop it up. Long live my dog, Eastside Tippy. You understand? Snake Alley, get with it. Eastside, 313 in the D on the block. Coney Island Chronicle, baby. Snake Alley.